Hello, friends, and welcome back to Inside the Covers. Every day is a new opportunity to grow, learn, and move closer to the person you want to become. It's easy to get lost in the daily hustle, but if you're not investing in yourself, you're missing out on one of the most powerful tools for success. The more you educate yourself, the more you set yourself up for growth and a future that reflects your hard work and ambition. In this audiobook, we'll dive into why learning, even in small ways, can transform your life. It's not about becoming an expert overnight, but about making steady progress every day. Whether it's reading, listening, or simply being curious, every piece of knowledge adds up, bringing you closer to your goals. If you've ever felt stuck or unsure about your next step, the key lies in continuous learning. This journey isn't just about knowledge. It's about unlocking your true potential. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, stay with me. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Chapter 1. Why your mind is your greatest asset. Your mind is the most powerful tool you own. It will either be your greatest weapon or your biggest weakness, and the choice is completely yours. Everything in your life, your success, your happiness, your confidence, it all starts in your mind. If you don't take control of what goes in, the world will do it for you. And let me tell you something. The world doesn't care about your success. It will flood your mind with distractions, doubts, and fears. They will tell you that you're not smart enough, not lucky enough, not talented enough. If you believe that, you've already lost. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept that. You can take control. You can train your mind, sharpen it, strengthen it, and turn it into the most powerful tool you have. And when you do that, your entire life will change. The difference between people who win and those who struggle isn't luck. It's not even talent or hard work. It's mindset. It's what they think, what they focus on, and what they feed their minds every single day. Winners educate themselves daily. They learn, they read, they listen, and they surround themselves with ideas that make them stronger. Losers, they don't even realize they have a choice. They drift through life, reacting to whatever happens, letting circumstances control them, and the worst part, they don't even see it. They think life is just happening to them. But here's the truth. Life doesn't happen to you. It responds to you. Your thoughts, your actions, your habits, these are what shape your reality. And it all starts with what you put into your mind. So, what are you feeding your mind today? Chapter 2. Read, listen, observe. The 3 pillars of self-education. Your mind is like a bank, and every day you're making deposits. The question is, are you depositing wisdom, knowledge, and ideas that push you forward, or are you filling it with distractions, negativity, and nonsense? Because let me tell you, what you put in determines what you get out. If you're constantly consuming junk, mindless entertainment, gossip, fear-driven news, don't be surprised when your decisions reflect that. But if you intentionally fill your mind with powerful knowledge, you'll start making choices that put you ahead in life. Look at the most successful people in the world. They don't waste their time on things that don't serve them. They read, they listen, they observe. These 3 habits separate those who grow every day from those who stay stuck. Reading sharpens your thinking. Listening expands your understanding, and observing helps you learn lessons without making the same mistakes. The problem is, Most people stop learning after school. Or they think they've got all the knowledge they need, but life doesn't work that way. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. Listening is just as important. Successful people don't just hear, they listen. They absorb wisdom from those who have been where they want to go. Most people do the opposite. They talk too much, assuming they already know it all. But if you're always talking, you're not learning. And then there's observation, the ability to see what others overlook. Life is filled with lessons, but only if you pay attention. If you truly want to be ahead in life, start today. Read, listen, and observe. Make it a habit, because what you put into your mind will determine everything about your future. Chapter 3: How to Learn Faster and Smarter Than 99% of People. If you want to change your life and achieve real success, there's one skill you need to master: learning faster and smarter than everyone else. The most successful people in the world don't just know more. They know how to absorb and apply information faster than the average person. The best part? This isn't some exclusive skill reserved for geniuses. It's something you can develop, and once you do, it will put you ahead of the competition and make life easier in every way. Learning faster isn't about having a photographic memory or being born with special talents. It's about using the right strategies to make the process efficient and effective. The first step is shifting how you think about learning. Most people assume it's just about cramming information, but real learning is about engagement. When you actively participate in the process by questioning, making connections, and applying what you learn, you retain information better and for much longer. One of the best ways to solidify knowledge is by teaching it. When you explain something to someone else, you force your brain to organize and clarify the information, making sure you truly understand it. Another key technique is managing your focus. Your brain can't stay locked in for hours at a time, so using the Pomodoro technique, working in focused 25-minute bursts with short breaks, can keep you fresh and productive. Spaced repetition is another powerful method. Reviewing material at intervals over time strengthens memory retention. Instead of cramming, spread out your learning and revisit key concepts periodically. Tools like Anki and Quizlet can help automate this process. Visualization also enhances memory. When you turn abstract ideas into images, diagrams, or mind maps, your brain forms stronger connections, making recall easier. Organization is crucial. Successful learners don't waste time searching for notes or deciding what to study. They break information into manageable chunks and stay structured, ensuring every study session is productive. But the most important factor of all, your mindset. If you believe learning is hard or that you're not good at it, you'll struggle. But if you adopt a growth mindset, where challenges become opportunities, you'll absorb new information faster than ever. Successful people never stop learning. They read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and expose themselves to new ideas daily. The world is evolving fast, and those who master the skill of rapid learning are the ones who stay ahead. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. The sooner you develop these habits, the faster you'll grow and the closer you'll get to your goals. So don't wait. Start learning smarter today and take control of your future. Chapter 4. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. The world is moving faster than ever. Technology, knowledge, and trends are constantly evolving, and if you're not actively learning, you're falling behind. Success isn't about standing still. It's about growth. The most successful people make learning a daily habit because they know that real education doesn't stop after school. If you want to stay ahead, you must commit to lifelong learning. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. And when that happens, you become stagnant. The reality is, while you're staying the same, others are learning new skills, expanding their knowledge, and getting ahead. If you don't take charge of your learning, you'll wake up one day realizing that others have passed you by. Whether in your career, business, or personal life, someone is always working harder, learning faster, and positioning themselves for success. The question is, are you? Learning isn't just about books and courses. It's about staying curious, asking questions, and constantly seeking knowledge. It's in the podcast you listen to, the videos you watch, and the conversations you have. Every single day presents an opportunity to learn, but you must take advantage of it. The most successful people don't wait for knowledge. They go after it. And most importantly, they apply what they learn, because knowledge without action is useless. It doesn't take hours of study each day. Even 20 to 30 minutes of focused learning can create massive change over time. The key is consistency. Learning should be intentional, purposeful, and aligned with your goals. If you want more out of life, you must learn more. Every day you're not learning is a missed opportunity to grow, improve, and unlock your full potential. The choice is yours. Are you moving forward, or are you falling behind? Chapter 5. The Secret to Gaining an Unfair Advantage in Life. If you want to stand out and gain an edge in life, you must think differently. The world is full of competition, and those who succeed are the ones who continuously educate themselves. The reality is that the majority of people settle for mediocrity, following the crowd instead of breaking away from it. But if you want to be exceptional, you have to commit to lifelong learning. True success isn't about just reading books or taking courses. It's about seeing opportunities where others don't and developing the mindset to act on them. The most successful individuals didn't reach their position by chance. They didn't wait for opportunities. They created them. They invested in their education, became experts in their field, and used that knowledge to build something extraordinary. The best part? Education is accessible to everyone. The internet, books, podcasts, and seminars provide unlimited learning opportunities. But the key difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how seriously they take this advantage. The secret to long-term success is understanding that learning is a lifelong commitment. The people who thrive are those who never stop seeking new knowledge, skills, and perspectives. Most people do just enough to get by, relying only on what they already know. However, the world rewards those who push beyond their limits and never stop growing. Success doesn't require reinventing the wheel. Experts have already paved the way, and their insights are available for those willing to learn. The key is strategic learning, focusing on knowledge that directly impacts your goals. Master one thing at a time, then move on to the next. The more you learn, the more patterns and opportunities you'll recognize, giving you an undeniable advantage. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. Make education your secret weapon, and nothing will stop you from achieving success. Chapter 6. Your mind is a weapon. Sharpen it or stay average. The most powerful tool you have isn't your body, connections, or resources. It's your mind. The way you think and process information determines whether you live an average life or achieve greatness. Most people settle for mediocrity because they never take the time to sharpen their most valuable asset. But if you want to rise above the rest, you must train your mind daily. Sharpening your mind isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about transforming how you think. This means developing critical thinking skills, problem-solving abilities, and a capacity to see opportunities where others see obstacles. The most successful people didn't reach the top by luck or talent alone. They continuously strengthened their minds through learning, self-reflection, and skill development. You don't need to spend hours every day improving your mind. Just 20 minutes of reading, listening to insightful podcasts, or learning a new skill can create massive transformation over time. The key is consistency. The more you train your mind, the sharper and more capable it becomes. This leads to better decision-making, increased problem-solving skills, and the ability to stay ahead in any field. Developing a strong mind also involves building emotional intelligence. The best decision-makers don't just have knowledge. They understand how to manage emotions, stay calm under pressure, and think rationally. This skill can be developed by practicing mindfulness, pausing before reacting, and learning from setbacks instead of being discouraged by them. Sharpening your mind isn't optional if you want to succeed. It's necessary. Every moment spent improving your mental abilities is an investment in your future. The more you commit to developing your mind, the more unstoppable you become. Start today and watch your life transform in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 7. This daily habit will make you smarter than 95% of people. Every day presents an opportunity for growth, and the secret to becoming smarter than 95% of people lies in a simple yet powerful habit: daily learning. Intelligence isn't about natural talent or a high IQ. It's about consistently committing to expanding your knowledge. The most successful individuals didn't achieve greatness by accident. They made learning a daily part of their lives. This habit doesn't require hours of study or complex courses. It's about dedicating at least 20 minutes a day to reading, listening to a podcast, or watching educational content that challenges your thinking. Over time, these small efforts compound, transforming the way you see the world, solve problems, and seize opportunities that others overlook. Many people believe they don't have time to learn, but the truth is that everyone has the same 24 hours each day. It's about prioritizing growth. Learning sharpens your mind, enhances your problem-solving skills, and makes you proactive instead of reactive. The more knowledge you acquire, the more confident and capable you become, making success more attainable. Learning isn't confined to classrooms. It happens in conversations, experiences, and challenges. Those who commit to daily learning develop a mindset of continuous improvement, setting themselves apart from the majority who remain stagnant. The key is not just to absorb knowledge, but to apply it, turning information into action that propels you forward. If you want to rise above the rest, start today. Spend 20 minutes learning something valuable and make it a habit. Over time, you'll unlock new opportunities, increase your confidence, and gain a strategic edge in life. Success belongs to those who never stop growing, and the choice to be one of them is entirely in your hands. Chapter 8. Why most people stop learning and ruin their future. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Many people make the mistake of believing they've learned enough, only to find themselves falling behind. Life is constantly evolving, and those who refuse to keep learning end up stagnating while the world moves forward without them. The key to success isn't just intelligence or talent, it's the ability to adapt, grow, and continuously challenge yourself. One of the biggest reasons people stop learning is complacency. They become comfortable with what they already know, assuming that their current knowledge is enough to sustain them. However, this false confidence leads to stagnation. The world is competitive, and those who keep learning are the ones who stay ahead, while those who don't quickly become irrelevant. Learning isn't just about acquiring facts, it's about evolving, adapting, and ensuring you remain capable of seizing new opportunities. If you want to avoid falling into this trap, you must make learning a priority. This doesn't mean spending hours buried in books or attending classes daily, but rather being open to new ideas, seeking fresh perspectives, and embracing continuous improvement. Whether it's through reading, listening to podcasts, engaging in meaningful conversations, or paying attention to the world around you, the key is to keep your mind active and growing. The most successful people never stop learning because they understand that knowledge fuels success. They push their limits, challenge their assumptions, and strive to become better every single day. If you want to stay relevant, competitive, and continuously move forward, you cannot afford to stop learning. The world isn't waiting for you to catch up. It's evolving rapidly. Commit to lifelong learning, and you'll ensure that your future remains bright and full of opportunities. Chapter 9. How to become a person others look up to. If you want to be someone others admire, stop waiting for the world to recognize you. True respect isn't handed out. It's earned through the way you show up in life. You don't need a title, wealth, or a prestigious background to inspire people. What truly matters is your character, your actions, and the integrity you bring to everything you do. People admire those who are authentic, consistent, and committed to growth. It's not about perfection, but about showing up every day with purpose. The difference between someone who inspires others and someone who blends into the crowd is in their choices, their discipline, resilience, and willingness to take action where others hesitate. Leaders don't just talk about their goals. They push through obstacles and keep going when things get tough. Becoming someone others look up to starts with setting the right example. It's about doing the hard things with grace, owning your mistakes, and continuously improving. Strength isn't about dominance. It's about kindness, patience, and lifting others up. People admire those who live with integrity, who align their actions with their values, and who stand firm even when life gets difficult. The real secret? Don't chase admiration. Focus on becoming your best self. When you commit to growth, discipline, and kindness, respect naturally follows. Every day, ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? The way you answer that question will define not just how others see you, but the life you build for yourself. Start today. Show up as the person you were meant to be, and in doing so, you'll inspire others to do the same. Chapter 10, The One Rule That Will Make You Unstoppable. If you want to achieve success and unlock your full potential, there's one rule you must live by: never give up. It may sound simple, but it's the defining factor between those who dream and those who achieve. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and unexpected roadblocks, but the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is persistence. Most people start with enthusiasm, but when things get tough, they quit. They let discomfort, failure, and obstacles stop them from moving forward. But if you commit to never giving up, you take control of your future. You refuse to let circumstances dictate your success. Instead of backing down, you rise to the challenge. Every setback becomes a lesson, every failure a stepping stone, and every obstacle an opportunity to grow. Success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about resilience. It's about waking up every day and pushing forward even when you don't feel like it. It's choosing to keep going when others quit. The people who achieve greatness aren't necessarily the most gifted. They're the ones who refuse to stop. The road to success is never a straight line. It's filled with difficulties, doubts, and moments where you feel like giving up. But those who persist, who take one more step even when it seems impossible, are the ones who reach their goals. The key is consistency, staying committed, putting in the work, and believing in yourself no matter what. If you make this rule your own, you become unstoppable. No matter how many times you fall, you rise again. No matter how hard it gets, you push through. That's what separates those who make it from those who don't. Never give up, and success will follow.